Thank you so much, Ninon. And we have a fabulous show today. We have Lucia and Levi Bird from the East Coast. They are wonderful and amazing singers and musicians, and we're going to hear a little bit from them in a minute.
Where are you, Lucia? Where are you from? You're back east, but where?
We are in my hometown, Schenectady, New York, where I grew up. Levi and I met in Los Angeles. I've lost count, but I think 34 years we've been playing together.
Oh, how amazing. That's incredible. And it's funny to find somebody, especially in Los Angeles, that you can kind of stick with. Levi, how are you? What's going on with you? How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. It's so good to have you on the show and to see. So you're actually in New York at the moment. How's it? Is it opening up there? What are they doing? Because New York's been surrounded by a lot of mishaps.
It's doing better, but you know, because of the winter, people are staying indoors, so you have a little problems there. But it's gotten a lot better. So we have the mask mandate, but we're still able to play music.
When you say a mask mandate, do you mean that you can't go into a lot of these places unless you have a mask on?
Correct.
Correct.
Yeah. Yeah. We have the same thing in Vegas. It's funny. We wander around and they actually say, no, you can't come in without a mask. And I'm like, wow.
Protect yourself. Must protect yourself.
Yeah, I think so. AJ, what do you think about all this thing? You think it's mandatory?
I think it's amazing. I do have a question. When you're on stage, Levi and Lucia, do you have to wear the mask?
No.
Actually, there's some places that, remember, we went by a place and this young lady told us that she was performing, that she's supposed to wear a mask when she sings. It depends on the venue. It would definitely depend on the venue. We don't know. The next one coming up might have a different mandate rule. The one that's coming up in January, it might be completely different. It's day to day.
Yeah. Does this have an effect to your performances? And this applies to both of you?
Oh yeah, I usually do a lot of interaction with people. I mean, I've been known to sit on people's laps and sing to them. Can't do that anymore.
No, you can't. Well, if you can take your mask off, why can't you do that?
Well, I probably could, but it's kind of risky. I wouldn't probably risk that. But I do a lot of interaction with people. Yeah. And you can't really hold a mic up to them anymore and have them sing into the mic, because then you put it back to yours. You don't know where what's going.
You don't know where that person's been and what's happening. What a world we live in.
You just have to adapt.
When you play music, what sort of music do you play?
We play rock, blues, reggae, R&B, jazz, country.
Oh, what's that for us?
Well, who are you asking?
It's both of you, either one of you, but I was asking you actually. You're right.
Okay, who? Us?
Yes.
Okay, originals and covers. And Zezzy, is that you say name?
Zebby.
Zebby. Zebby knows what it's like to want to play, you know, kind of obscure music. It's similar for us. If we play all originals, and the people, because sometimes you have to play all originals due to publishing rights that the venues will not pay the publishing company. So therefore you have to own your own publishing rights and you have to play all originals. So it's a different thing when people come out to hear you and they go, can you play some Santana? Nope, we're doing all originals, you know, and he knows it's a similar thing. You've got it's interesting. Every venue is different, which is basically part of the fun, though.
We play generally rock, blues, reggae, jazz, R&B, that kind of thing.
Yep.
And
R&B most people, but jazz, I'm one of those jazz people. I love the jazz.
We use a digital audio, we would call it digital audio workstation. Yeah, and we create our own songs and our own originals. We use Reaper, which is a great platform. And then the last project that we put out is called Mama Moon and More. You can Google that and it's available to download and stream on all the platforms, all the popular platforms. And we did everything in our home studio. And we got a pretty good sound, I think.
Yeah, and we used to play across the country, and we played in Vegas at Bourbon Street casinos that don't exist
Anymore.
Urban Street Casino, Flamingo, and Continental Hotel, those old casinos. So we used to play, we would take bands, we would take a drummer and a bass player, and they would put us up in the casino. We play, you know, but it wasn't like they weren't big shows. It was like we were playing while the people were
playing their slot machines. Yeah.
You lose your note because you have to play a C, and sometimes the guy rings that the machine, the slot machine, it hit a C. You know, you said, "Whoa, it's cool."
The little slot machine took over the action.
Yes, and we want to say thank you and hello to Georgette, because Georgette was yes, she was the original entertainer. She's part of our NinonSpeaks team. She introduced us to Levi and Lucia. So we want to say thank you, Georgette. And I think they have a lovely, beautiful music that they want to share with us. Do you want to take it away?
Yeah.
Sure, we'll play one number, Pretty Baby.
Okay, go ahead. All I really want is a boy to say, pretty baby, don't be blue. Pretty baby, don't be blue. All I really want's a boy to say, I'll always be here for you. You wanna take an evening walk to the river in the park? You're scared of the night, you can't see after dark. Your wishes are in the water, they're washing out to sea. So it seems, so long and goodbye to all your busted up dreams. All I really want is a boy to say, pretty baby, don't be blue. Pretty baby, don't be blue. All I really want's a boy to say, I'll always be here for you.
Going home.
All I really want is a boy to say, pretty baby, don't be blue. Pretty baby, don't be blue. All I really want's a boy to say, I'll always be here for you. All I really want's a boy to say, I'll always be here for you.
I love it.
Thank you.
Bravo, bravo, brilliant. I love it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You've made my day. Thank you, Levi. Thank you, Lucia.
Gracias.
Did you write that?
Lucia wrote that.
Yes.
You wrote it.
Yep.
When you write something like that, what comes into your mind? Is it an incident? Is it something you're putting together? Is it a memory of something? Where do you get it from?
It's a compilation of all the men I've always been with, that I've ever been with.
I was not expecting.
All of them.
Yeah, well, when you say, oh, you're not talking about one, you're talking about more than one.
Of course, only one.
Oh, only one, okay.
Don't make me laugh. Levi and I've been together 34 years, but I have a past. And Dante will tell you about that.
Okay.
I started in burlesque.
She was like Dante.
Burlesque, I started in burlesque.
You
and
were
then
a burlesque dancer?
Yeah, I
Really?
was. Yep,
Where?
back in the day.
Did you?
All over the country.
Did you?
Ended up in Los Angeles at the Body Shop was my home base for many years. But I would, go out on the road and I'd come back, and I think I might have crossed paths with Dante in Florida. We
I
never.
was going to say, did you ever perform with Georgette?
No, but I've seen all of her shows online, and we have friends in common, and she's amazing. What a tough cookie she is.
So what made you switch from that to what you're doing now?
Oh, well, at some point, I know that people were not want to see me without my clothes.
I actually do agree with that.
Segue. If I can do segue into live musical entertainment, then that's what I did. I started, and it was mostly in Los Angeles. I did video performance workshops with a gentleman named Bob Korf. He was fantastic, and it helped me segue. I got to perform in front of live audiences, the Gazzari's on the Strip, and a few other places. And I met Levi, and he needed a singer, so we connected in LA.
When you connected,
I love that story. I love that share.
Yeah, that's so cool. I mean, I think it's really cool that, I feel like it's a lot of the same skills, right? Like being a performance artist, you're getting on stage, you're being in front of people, you're, being vulnerable with people, you're like entertaining people, like, that's the skill. It transfers over. It makes a lot of sense. It's awesome.
Actually, when you say it transfers over, it does, because a lot of what I did on stage as a burlesque entertainer, I dance in the shows we do together.
Right.
I use a puppet. I have a puppet that I use sometimes, sort of ventriloquisty. And then, and the wardrobes, I use feathers all the time, different, depending on the song we're doing stuff. So there is the carryover easily.
Yeah, definitely. I think so. I think all arts are it seems like you can weave in and out of all art forms.
I mean, do you play more than one instrument, or do you just stick to the?
Yes, I play
sing?
almost everything, really, but I play my main instruments are guitar and tenor sax. I play saxophone.
You are amazing. Both of you are amazing. Don't you?
Amazing.
We love our artists, don't we, Ninon? Don't we love our artists?
I just love how talented everybody is. But it doesn't matter, because people are people, and people accept what you are and who you are. You've got guts enough to get out there, don't you think?
Yeah, what's the worst thing that can happen? They can laugh at you. Uh-oh.
They can turn you off.
Yeah, really, you don't like it, change the station.
Yeah. So what do you think?
I'm sorry to interrupt, Ninon. I think Lucia wanted to ask a question. I wanted to make sure she had a moment to ask. Go ahead, Lucia.
Should we share our website and our YouTube channel?
Oh yes, look, I'm getting to that. I'm getting to that. Well, let's do it.
I just want to let you know.
Let's do it right now.
It's time to wrap it up. So sorry, Ninon.
That's okay. You can't help that. Time goes by. Okay, websites.
Okay, so ours is thelittlezippers.com. And if you want to look up our YouTube channels, just look us up by our name, Lucia Bird and Levi Bird, and he has his own and I have my own, but the website is combined. And then if you want to search our most recent project, it's Mama Moon and More, Google that, and you can stream it or download it on all the popular platforms.
I was going to say, you've got a lot of music platforms now, haven't you?
Yeah, Spotify, Pandora, YouTube Music, all of it, all our stuff is there. If you want to Google it, it'll show up on those platforms.
I just want to say thank you so much for your beautiful original music. And we're not going to have any copyright claims now when I upload it to YouTube. So thank you so much, Lucia and
Thank you.
Levi. We love you. And also thank you, Zevi, for your wonderful knowledge about the DJ world and all that's going on in New Orleans. So thank you. Over to you, Ninon.
Thank you all so much. Because of you, we have a show, and it's incredible to find out what is going on in the music industry in New Orleans, New York, Vegas, everywhere. Thank you. Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye for now.
Goodbye.
Bye.